History is full of monumental events, but some pivotal moments often get overshadowed by the more famous stories. Let's dive into some of the most underrated yet profoundly impactful events that shaped the course of humanity in ways we often overlook. Number 10. The invention of the Internet, 1989. Tim Berners-Lee's invention of the World Wide Web in 1989 is arguably one of the most significant milestones in human history. Initially designed to help researchers share information across networks, the Internet quickly evolved into a global communication tool. It revolutionized everything, from the way we do business to how we socialize. Before the Internet, international communication was slow and expensive. But today, information flows instantly across borders, cultures, and industries. The rise of e-commerce, social media, and streaming services has not only reshaped economies, but also transformed the way we consume information and entertainment. Despite its omnipresence today, the Internet's beginnings as a tool for researchers remain an underappreciated historical shift. Number 9. The beaver problem in Argentina, 1940s present. In the 1940s, Argentina imported 50 Canadian beavers to Tierra del Fuego, aiming to establish a fur trade industry. With no natural predators in the area, the beaver population exploded, causing widespread ecological damage. By the 1990s, over 100,000 beavers had altered the landscape significantly, flooding vast areas with their dams. The Argentine government launched eradication campaigns to control the population, but the damage had already been done. The beavers destroyed forests and displaced native species, creating an environmental crisis. This ongoing struggle serves as a stark reminder of the unintended consequences that can arise from introducing non-native species into an ecosystem. Number 8. The fall of the Berlin Wall, 1989. While many view the fall of the Berlin Wall as the symbolic end of the Cold War, its effects were much more profound. For 28 years, the wall physically and ideologically divided East and West Berlin, representing the larger global conflict between communism and democracy. Its fall on November 9, 1989, set off a chain of events that led to the reunification of Germany and the collapse of Soviet influence in Eastern Europe. This moment also marked the beginning of a new era of global capitalism and U.S. hegemony, shifting power dynamics across the globe. Yet beyond the geopolitical changes, the fall of the wall also reunited families, ended decades of oppression, and paved the way for a more open Europe. Number 7. The Partition of India, 1947. The 1947 partition of India and Pakistan is often overshadowed by World War II in global historical narratives, but its impact on South Asia is immense. The decision to split India along religious lines led to one of the largest mass migrations in history, as Hindus and Sikhs fled to India, while Muslims moved to Pakistan. The violence that erupted claimed between 1 and 2 million lives, leaving deep scars that persist to this day. The geopolitical tension between India and Pakistan, especially over the Kashmir region, continues to influence international relations. Additionally, the displacement and violence of the partition reshaped the cultural and social landscapes of both nations. Number 6. The Beaver Wars, 17th century. The Beaver Wars of the 17th century, fought between the Iroquois Confederacy and French colonists, were pivotal in shaping the future of North America. The conflict, driven by control of the fur trade, saw the Iroquois expand their influence while pushing back French attempts to colonize the region. While often overlooked, these wars set the stage for future European conflicts over North American territory and established the Iroquois as a dominant force in the region. The war's legacy affected indigenous European relations and the geopolitics of colonization, with lasting impacts on the development of North America. Number 5. The transfer of Hong Kong, 1997. On July 1, 1997, the United Kingdom officially handed over Hong Kong to China, ending more than 150 years of British colonial rule. This event marked a significant moment in global geopolitics, as Hong Kong was one of the world's major financial hubs. Under the agreement, Hong Kong was to maintain a high degree of autonomy under the one country, two systems framework for 50 years, allowing it to retain its capitalist economy and political freedoms. However, tensions between Hong Kong's democratic aspirations and China's authoritarian government have escalated in recent years, culminating in widespread protests. The transfer of Hong Kong continues to be a contentious issue, influencing global perceptions of China and raising questions about the future of the region. Number 4. Schindler's List. Reality behind the film, 1939 to 1945. Oskar Schindler's story, immortalized in the film Schindler's List, is a remarkable tale of bravery and sacrifice during one of history's darkest periods. Schindler, a member of the Nazi Party, used his wealth and connections to save over 1,000 Jews from the Holocaust by employing them in his factories. What makes Schindler's actions even more extraordinary is that he did so at great personal cost, eventually losing his fortune in the process. After the war, Schindler lived in relative obscurity, relying on financial support from the very people he saved. Today, the descendants of Schindler's Jews number in the thousands, and his legacy serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of overwhelming evil, individual acts of courage can make a difference. Number 3. The Zimmermann Telegram, 1917. The Zimmermann Telegram was a diplomatic disaster for Germany that altered the course of World War I. In January 1917, German Foreign Minister Arthur Zimmermann sent a secret message to Mexico, offering an alliance if the U.S. entered the war against Germany. In return, Mexico would regain territory it had lost to the U.S., including Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico. British intelligence intercepted the telegram and made it public, sparking outrage in the United States. The revelation of Germany's intentions was one of the key factors that led the U.S. to join the war on the side of the Allies, a decision that ultimately tipped the balance of power and led to the defeat of Germany. This moment is often overlooked, but was crucial in shaping the 20th century. Number 2. The San Juan Island Pig War, 1859. In 1859, tensions between the United States and Britain almost boiled over into full-scale war over a pig. The San Juan Islands, located between Vancouver Island and the U.S. mainland, were disputed territory. When an American farmer shot a British pig that had wandered onto his land, it sparked a diplomatic standoff between the two nations. Both sides sent military forces to the region, but after months of saber-rattling, the conflict was resolved peacefully, with neither side firing a shot. Though it may sound absurd, the Pig War helped to establish clearer borders between the U.S. and Canada, preventing future conflicts and fostering one of the world's longest peaceful borders. Number 1. The Lost Colony of Roanoke, 1585 to 1590. The disappearance of the Roanoke colony is one of the oldest mysteries in American history. Established in 1585, the colony vanished without a trace by 1590, leaving behind only the cryptic word Croton carved into a post. While theories abound ranging from assimilation into Native American tribes to more mystical explanations, the fate of the settlers remains unknown. This early colonial failure profoundly influenced future English colonization efforts, serving as a stark warning of the dangers of isolation and unpreparedness in the New World. Roanoke's mystery continues to captivate historians and enthusiasts alike. And there you have it, 10 of the most underrated historical events that shaped the world as we know it. If you enjoyed these fascinating tales and want more intriguing stories, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the most unexpected moments that changed the course of humanity. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.